So we did ours on the Battle of Stalingrad. It was basically the turning point in World War II, where the Germans was trying to capture Stalingrad, and they also wanted the oil company. But once they started going for Stalingrad, and the Russians started giving them defense, then they completely lost their focus on the oil, and they sent all the troops to Stalingrad. So it was a bunch that happened during it, but basically the Germans pushed up so far that the Russians was able to completely surround them, and eventually the Germans gave up and surrendered before all of them was killed. Alright,
It's loading.
this is my book review on the book Soldier X. It's I read Soldier X twice already, and probably I'll read it again because it's like a really good book. It talks about a German boy, a teenager, who was forced to go into the Hitler Youth, and once he goes in there, he gets sent right to the front lines of the battle. And once he gets there, like the Russians launch like a full-on attack towards him, and he like the tank like rolls right over him, so he has to like change uniforms before he gets killed because the Russians were killing all survivors. And so he has to go behind enemy lines, and he's in a Russian hospital, and he ends up falling in love with this girl that was taking care of him. And the Germans start pushing up after a while, so they had to run off, and then they eventually end up in the United States.
My part of this assignment was to research on the web to find out about the Battle of Stalingrad and what happened before, during, and after the war. This was basically that turning point in World War II that made the Germans surrender after months of fighting.
I did postcards. Basically, I just did postcards sent from one person to another describing what's going on in the war. This is just a little brief description of the war. The Battle of Stalingrad was at the end of World War II. This battle lasted from July 17, 1942 until February 2nd, 1943. There are many conflicting totals, but it is estimated that 1 to 2 million lives were lost during the battle. The Battle of Stalingrad is known for being the deadliest battle in the history of warfare. This battle was fought between two of the world's most infamous dictators, Joseph Stalin and Adolf Hitler. This is my first postcard. Date is August 23rd, 1939, before the battle. Dear Rogna, I am aware you recently moved to Poland, and I would like to warn you that the Nazis will be coming to Poland soon. Reason being, Stalin has just signed a non-aggression pact with Hitler, and this will enable Hitler to attack Poland. Also, rumor has it that Stalin could not hit off an attack with Hitler at this time, and that is why he signed the pact. During this time, he is going to build up his defenses, so stay safe and stay out of harm's way. Sincerely, Eileen. June 22nd, 1941. Dear Arnie, there are troops pouring through Romania, and I believe they are headed for Russia. Everyone in town is calling this Operation Barbarossa. There are at least 3,000 tanks, 2,500 aircraft, 7,000 pieces of artillery, not to mention the troops. Some estimates show as many as 3 million are headed for Russia. Please be safe and stay indoors. Praying Catalina. So our next one, September 1st, 1941. This is a kind of a sequel to the previous one. This is from Catalina Daniels. Dear Catalina, thank you for warning me about the attack on Russia. It has only been a few short months now, and the Nazis have already captured over 3 million Soviet soldiers. They are immobilized tanks just sitting in open pasture, and the 20,000 of them are spread across our battlefront, and most of them belonging to our army. The Nazis now occupy nearly all of Eastern Europe, including the Ukraine. This is our most industrialized area of the Soviet Union. Luckily, they are not able to get to Moscow due to treacherous mud, so this will save me until November when the deep freeze takes place. I have heard rumors that Stalin is moving in thousands of Siberian soldiers to launch a counterattack on the Nazis as they restore our capital. June 28th, 1942. My dearest Adrian, as you know, I'm on business in Moscow, and as you know, the Nazis are trying to capture the city. I just wanted to let you know that Operation Barbarossa was a bust, and they couldn't capture the city. Now it appears that Hitler has launched a new operation known as Operation Blue. Stalin has confirmed that there will be no retreat unless they fight tooth and nail for every inch. So I don't think I'll be making it home very soon.
During this project, I learned a lot about the Battle of Stalingrad. I learned that this